guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this fun party makeup for you, and I'll be using mainly the MUA Glitter Ball palette. So if you're interested in how I got this look, then please keep watching. To begin with, what I'm going to use is the Benefit Professional, and this is an amazing product. This just smooths out any pores, which I definitely need right now. As you can see, I'm having quite a few breakouts at the moment. I don't know how and why this is happening, but we are just going to cover this up completely by using full coverage foundation. So I'm just going to add a bit of a base, smooth everything out and blur all the lines where I can. And then what I'm going to do next is actually use my favourite, my holy grail at the moment, the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation. This is a full coverage foundation and I am obsessed with it. So I'm just going to add the foundation where I would, and literally this time I'm going to use quite a bit of foundation because I need to cover a hell of a lot. So I'm just going to add that, and then I'm going to blend this in with the Real Techniques stippling brush, and I'm going to blend this in all over my face until I have the desired full coverage effect. To conceal, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm just going to use my fingers and place the product wherever I need it. So under the eyes and any marks that I may have, and just try and conceal everything as much as possible. To blend this in, I'm using the Real Techniques damp sponge, and I'm just going to use tapping motion and make sure everything is blended in beautifully. To set everything in place, I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Foundation Powder and just lightly tap on a little bit of powder, trying to set the makeup before I move on to the next step, which is the eyebrows. Now here I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and I'm just going to brush out the eyebrows with the spoolie to make sure everything is set in place before I start using the pencil. And from time to time, as you know, you do have good and bad eyebrow days, but today I'm going to make do with what I have and literally try and rock these eyebrows. Moving on to the eyes. Now I'm using the MAC Paint Pot in Groundwork, and this is a really good primer for the eyes. Now I'm going to pick up a flat brush and just apply this all over my eyelids just to make sure it's got a good base. Picking up the colour Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, I'm going to add this with a MAC 217 brush. I'm going to apply this as a gradient effect, so a nice base colour. I'm going to add this to the top of my eyelids and the crease. Moving on to the star of the show, which is the MUA eyeshadow palette in Glitter Ball. Look at these colours, they are so amazing. And this time I went really with my comfort zone with a pop of colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin with picking up the colour Hustle. Now this is a beautiful brown shimmery colour and it just pops. So I'm going to add this to the corners of my eyes using patting motions. Because it's a dark colour, I'm going to be careful. So a little bit goes a long way. So what I would suggest is do a little bit at a time. Can you see that shimmer? That's beautiful. I'm going to add a little bit on, pat it on, just to place the colour, because I don't want to go too crazy too soon. So I'm going to literally trace where I want the colour to be and then add more colour. That is the key to makeup in general. Next up, I'm going to be picking up the colour Inferno. This is beautiful. I have not needed to wet the brush or anything, as you will see from my reaction. This powder or eyeshadow is wow. It just pops like no one's business. Literally, Glitter Ball is a brilliant name for this palette. So I'm just picking up a flat brush by Sephora, and I'm just going to pack the colour onto my lids before I start blending everything in. And oh my, this is just beautiful. Next, I'm picking up the colour Fever, which is a nice pink shimmery colour. I'm going to add this as a pop of colour right into the inner corners of my eyes. So as opposed to using your golds or silvers, I'm adding pink. Now this look is amazing. You can wear this for Christmas. You can wear this to your office parties that might be coming up this year. anything, anywhere. You can wear it during the day. You just do you. You know what I mean? If you want to go all glam, do it. And this is just beautiful. So I'm just adding this pink with a smudge brush, and it's just hits the corners of my eyes perfectly. So that's how it should look. Using the 217 brush with no additional product, what I'm going to do is just smooth out any harsh lines to make it a nice smooth look. To clean up any fallout, what I'm going to do is add the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer underneath the eyes. Now what I'm going to do is use a upside down triangle motion, and this just helps conceal everything, and it's just double protecting yourself, because I know we've already added the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, but I'm just going to give it that double protection concealer. Can I talk today? No. I'm just having chamomile tea and I think it's putting me to sleep, so I'm really sorry if I doze off. I'll try not to. I'm with you guys, I promise. So using the Real Techniques damp sponge again, add this to the corners of the eye and then work your way up by tapping it up to the temples. Now this is also going to clean the eyeshadow by giving it a nice winged effect, which that's another tip for you guys. And just keep blending it until you have a nice clean under eye area. Really took me a while to get that out there, but I'm really sorry. To bronze my face and to give my face some life, I'm using the Chanel Soleil de Tan de Chanel bronzing makeup base. I love this product. Now this is a staple piece for me. I cannot express how amazing this product is. Yes, it's pricey, but if there's one thing that I would suggest that everybody gets that's high end, it's this product. There's nothing like it out there on the market. It's a cream based bronzer, which I'm going to apply with a stippling brush, and it just sits beautifully on your skin and it looks amazing. So I'm just going to add this like a contour and just to bronze up my face. So nothing special with chiseling. I'm just going to add this to give it a bit more brightness and to bronze my skin to give it a sun-kissed look. What I'm also going to do is, because it's cream based, I'm going to add my beloved Too Faced bronzer. And I'm going to just set this, and this is powder based, so it's actually locking in the cream that we've just added. I'm just going to add this and trace this over what I've just done, just to warm up my face even more. Still using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzing powder, I'm just going to contour my nose by using a flat eyeshadow brush, just to give my face a bit more definition. Moving on to blush, I'm using the MAC Gleeful Blusher, and I'm going to apply this with the Real Techniques blush brush. To make my lower lash line pop, what I'm going to use is the Sephora Suntan Waterproof Eye Kohl. Now this is a beautiful gold colour which matches the gold eyeshadow that I've just used today. To line my waterline, I will be using the Rodial Smoky Eye Pencil. For mascara, I'll be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara to give my upper and lower lashes a nice even coat. And as if by magic, I have false eyelashes on. Here I'm actually using the Demi Wispies by Ardell, and I just did this off camera. But moving on to highlight, I'm picking up the Becca? Gosh, I'm butchering names here today, but I'm picking up the Becca Cosmetics Jaclyn Hill Prosecco Pop Highlighter, and this gives me a life. I love highlighting at the moment. I'm going to highlight the temples and the tops of my cheekbones. Not forgetting my nose, I'm going to highlight by using my pinky finger and just doing a dot to the ball of my nose and then bringing the highlight down. To complete the look, I'm going to move on to lips, and I'm using the MAC Lip Pencil in Soar, which I've just lined my lips. And then I'm going to add MAC Whirl Lipstick, which is a matte lipstick. It's a beautiful brown colour, which is suitable for autumn and winter. So I'm just going to apply this. once I've applied the lipstick, I felt like it needed a gloss. So I'm using this teeny tiny sample of the Buxom lip gloss, and it's a lip plumper. Forget Botox or lip enhancers, try this Buxom lip gloss. It will plump up your lips. And there you have it, you guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do end up recreating this look, please send me your photographs and I'll list my social media down below. I'm really active on Snapchat and Instagram, so you'll know how to find me there and tag me with your photographs. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!